Fucking hell, she being nippy. Continue. Oh yeah! Right. Anyway. To the hinterlands. Shockingly enough. Quest map. Oh, hang on, wait, there's actually something I have to deal with here first. So, bear with me. Or at least it should technically have something to deal with. Where the fuck's my lighter out now? There it is there. So much iron that I don't really need, because I'm going to get more of it anyway. Why the fuck is Commander Cullen the whole way out here exactly?
Did you need something?
Oh.
What do you think of the people?
Who do you mean?
Okay then. Don't need any more Alfred, fuck's sake. I have what I required forged. I don't get access to a horse yet until we get to the... Your dude.
Find me well within your ways. Touch me with fire that I
Do you think the mages will be able to seal the breach?
Mages, I'm siding with Templars, bitches.
O Creator, see me near, for I walk only
Have
where
I
you
done
would be
everything?
pleased.
Pretty sure I've done everything. Right, War Council. What would be on the to-do list today? Completed. Good.
That's nothing to do with fairness. We simply
Available.
can't accommodate them if they bring that many servants.
I will speak to the
Minutes.
Duchess. She can be reasoned with
this one
after
to
a
be done?
fashion.
Okay. So that should be everything. We'll send her together a bit more coin while we
At your service.
are currently in the hinterlands. So yeah, let's go there. We only have 3, so we can only go with 3. But it should be a piss easy matchup because I think it's going to be a straight upgrade for us. So it is. And I do indeed mean anything. Right, hurry up the fuck. Uh-huh. Are you going to start anytime soon?
World of Andraste.
There we go.
I've heard the stories. Everyone has. We know what you did at the breach. It's odd for a Dalish elf to care what happens to anyone else, but you'll get no backtalk here. That's a promise. Inquisition Scout Harding, at your service. Well, all of us here, will do whatever we can to help.
Harding, huh? Ever been to Kirkwall's Hightown?
I can't say I have. Why?
You'd be Harding and...
Uh,
Never mind.
Ugh. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
We should get to business. The situation's pretty dire. We came to secure horses from Redcliffe's old horsemaster. I grew up here, and people always said that Dennett's herds were the strongest and the fastest this side of the Frostbacks. But with the Mage Templar fighting getting worse, we couldn't get to Dennett. Maker only knows if he's even still alive. Mother Giselle's at the crossroads helping refugees and the wounded. Our latest reports say that the war's spread there too.
Oh, lovely.
Corporal Vale and our men are doing what they can to help protect the people, but they won't be able to hold out very long. You best get going. No time to lose.
Good, good. Right. Acquisitions officer.
I've news, sir.
Report.
What is it? This may be worthwhile.
Okay. Right. So considering we have a whole lot of... not a lot of information apparently, we are going to just more or less bugger off in our own direction. I'm so happy I went and made it. I'm so happy I went and made my bow. Because now I'm going to be incredibly overpowered. And that is why we do what we do. So, might as well just get a start on it. Considering I'll be going to bed in about an hour. So let's actually test out the damage.
Apostates!
And that is why we upgraded.
The apostates have fled to the hills.
Of course they have. Grab
Fine work out there.
a letter.
People will think twice before attacking the inquisition now.
And a text. Right. First we'll do this. Right. What is it? Sword chip. D D D D D D D D. Good start.
Strange.
Where does this lead?
We will find out at a later stage. So let's double back. Inquisition perks. Got one. Happy days. Don't need those. So we're literally just going to go off on a wee downrange spree and unlock the entire map. So that means we can unlock whatever the hell we need to unlock. Literally just a wee downer. Even though we're right back at there. Right. Do a full 180 and work our way along. And I'll get stronger as time goes on, so bonus. Ram leather. Who the fuck are you? Put up.
Make it take you!
Magic shield, fuck off. Block that.
It's been some time since the Renegade Templars.
Popping jokes now, are we? You should know that's not fair, Solus. You should know that's not fair. But it should be easy level ups and easy kills. Hopefully, if everything goes to plan. Oh look, a cave. In here has fire drake stone, if I'm correct. Yes, it does. No.
You know, not every dwarf likes caves.
Smuggler's cave. Makes life supremely easy for me because locate the vein of lyrium. Why is there a vein of lyrium? So basically the idea is we'll just gather up enough stuff to forge a basic version of each of the OP pieces of gear and then proceed You're actually quite high level. Holy shit. You're level 8. That is rather scary. Still doesn't stop me from fucking walloping on you. So it doesn't. Getting another. Kane's actually doing pretty damn well.
I doubt these were mere bandits. They moved with the efficiency of a trained group.
Did they now? Well, we'll know that for future, won't we? Canary bottle axe. Not like we're going to need it for a wee bit. And a carving.
I can still see them every time I close my eyes.
Who the
Everything
fuck are
burning
you?
as the mages laugh.
My love, you need to stop. You're not sleeping.
I can't. We're not safe here. They'll keep coming
Elvis,
back.
would you fucking behave? Dog's making a wicked racket behind me. I don't remember them being there though. Interesting. Right, hi ho, it's on we go. To try and find something more to kill. Clear the crossroads. We'll clear the crossroads once I feel like I want to do it. Because there's actually a lot around here that I can do. Which means that we can get leveled relatively quickly if everything goes to plan. Especially with this bow of mine. That'll not be hard. See, this is why I do what I do. Makes it so much easier! Right, who did damage? Right, come on. There's somebody else that's floating around. Who is it? Oh, there he is. He's already dead. God damn it. GG, you're dead. Got hit like a truck, that's good. Cassandra just landed him on his ass. Rest of terror. Fuck off. Close the rift. And get a tasty piece of XP as well as some little bits of gear. If everything goes to plan. Plus a bit of influence as well, which is always good too. Lightning essence. Ooh. Some more power. Rebel spellbender. Sellsword. Oh.
Mages and Templars and innocent people caught in the middle. Some things never change.
Some things never do change, you're quite correct. Lamb's wool. More gear. Coins. I can live with it. Hey look, it's Phoenix. I hit so deliciously hard right now, it is actually brilliant. Right. Thank you. We'll read what comes afterwards. That's good. Insta kill, motherfuckers. Rebel spellbinder. Oh, the overkill. What did I just hear? Job done. Cullen is ready to report in. That's good. Red lyrium. Lovely.
Red lyrium. Whoever this dwarf was, he was in over his head.
Just a bit. Ah. Well, that was an easy enough start. Get that new staff equipped onto our good old mage. Continue on from there. We've got, yep, group waiting outside for us. Consisting of a Templar and a Templar Knight. You're dead. And you're dead too. Smart boys are not so smart. So they're not so smart at all. Oh, happy days, happy days, happy days. Grab that. That'll be mine. And a corpse. Thank you very much. I'll be having that. Thanking you. And down we go. So in theory, we should gather up enough levels to be able to kill the dragon in this area more or less immediately if everything goes to plan, because this is going to be the strongest bow that I can obtain for the next foreseeable future until I get some new weapons. Or materials to upgrade weapons, so to speak. You actually managed to block all those arrows. I'll give you credit for that one. Still doesn't make it any difference that you're going to get fucked. So it doesn't. Makes no difference to me. So that's right, there's the outlaws that patrol this area as well. Then you've got the demons that I'm able to fuck up quite well. Mind you, Cassandra doesn't. Cassandra, you're not looking so good there. Mind you, on the other hand, I'm looking quite well. Cassandra, we're going to upgrade your durability quite a bit. Fucking hell, for some unknown reason, I fucking tickle. But regardless, the job gets done. See, the power I have at the start of the game, I'm able to take on things 4 levels higher than myself. That's how powerful I am.
It seems the Ferelden army has chosen to stay clear, for now.
See, that's the power that I have. And that's me not even getting fucking started. Fennec, because you're fucking useful to me. Especially whenever it comes to fucking crafting bows and shit. Army Dirk, not really all that important to me, but sure. So we've got that one out of the way. Clear threats at the crossroads. Not on my to-do list as of...
Templar deserters?
We should search the area.
We can't really exactly let this one down now, can we? That job done.
How'd you like that, assholes?
Oh,
This is a mage.
Eldreda, yes. I think that was her name. At least I'd heard other apostates call her that.
It looks like someone was having a picnic.
Yes. The mage must have been hunting for blood magic. The Templars attacked the apostate. I suppose I just got caught in the middle.
really now? You sure?
So, the truth. I may have been, passing time with Eldreda.
I suppose I can understand.
You were trying to find a moment's peace in the midst of this war.
Wait. Yes. At first, she was just a mage who saw me and didn't attack, but later we... So, are you going to report me?
Varric! You're very
Look,
convincing.
kid, if you can talk an apostate out of her pants in the middle of a war, you've got a gift. Use it. Make contacts, get information, and help the Inquisition. Do that, and our lips are sealed.
All right.
See, easy done. My influence grows even more powerful as time goes on. Agent acquired. Here's what I like to see.
I know you. They call you the but
Yes.
are you? The Maker is not.
I believe I was chosen.
Then prove it.
Okay.
Show me that the rifts bend until.
It's just easy done now. Come on, give me a challenge.
I suppose it only natural that some would turn to worshipping the breach, if only in hopes of appeasing it.
Easy done, easy done. Forge your boat at the start of the game and you're flying. See you there, good sir. You're dead. Oh, bunga, motherfucker. As far as I know, there's a wee floaty cunt spawns. Ow. That was unnecessary. Can you stop? Fucking hell, the rift really wanted me dead that time, didn't they? Pop goes the weasel. Get that. Read this. All good. And more power. How'd you like it? So who's the one I'm meant to be talking to here?
Look, there are Inquisition soldiers even
Well,
here.
I'll deal with that in a second. There's somebody I'm meant to be talking to here.
I'm not certain, my lady.
You. Hello?
Maker's tears. I was a fool to have doubted you. How
Yes,
may
you
we
are.
serve you? Herald of Andraste.
Trusty. Spread the word of
Have
the
the
Inquisition.
believers spread the word of the Inquisition.
As you say, Herald of Andraste. Some few will remain here, the rest will go forth to do your will. When the Maker calls you to your great purpose, remember that we served you.
Will do. No.
You close the
A handful of other things that I need to do.
truly the herald of Andraste.
No shit, Sherlock. And an agent acquired. Booyah.
This is a sign that we are on the right course.
Shimmer Stone. Excuse me. Coming through. Cassandra slightly approves. Do you know? Considering I used that there just to bolster my own favour. Hi ho, it's up the steps we go. Looking for a crock load of bullshit.
the Maker bring you here?
Hi ho, it's off to work we go. Right.
My beloved, tell her I
Bottle of wine, bottle of wine. Anybody got a bottle of wine? Oh, wait, there's a chest.
We want no trouble here.
Aggressive bow. Not like I'm gonna need one. I've already got Harkon's Wrath, I think it's called. Give or take. Hi ho. Oh, for fuck's sake. I have to scrub up everything. Leave me alone. Job done. Hi ho, it's off to scrub we go. Right.
Lady Velena should be here.
Right,
We
you.
need to be together when the Maker comes.
I found her body.
I found a woman's body down the hill with a letter on it.
This letter, Velena is dead.
Oh no.
But we were meant to
The
be
last
together.
one, rogue playthrough,
The
I
Maker
guess.
would not keep us
I've
apart.
kind of
What am I
already
supposed to do now?
I've done everything else. So I have
The Inquisition needs men who believe as strongly as
I've been a mage, been a warrior,
help us restore
and the mage no harm, but the mage is the most powerful.
If waiting
Warrior's
for
the
the hills
funnest.
leaves innocents to
No,
die,
mage is the
then I
funnest.
will bring the Maker's
Rogue's
word by
just
sword.
the best.
My men and I
Because you
will
start
lend
with
our
lockpicking
strength
and
to
things like that there, so it immediately just grants you access to a whole load of different things, so it does. Like, it's rogue just makes it easy, and with a bow and arrow there's not much that can go wrong, trust me. Multi being an elf. Agent acquired, of course. Right, now where the hell's my bottle of wine at? See, because I've already played through the game, I don't know how many times in the past, I've got all the gear from all the DLCs. You just have to forge it up yourself, so it's really fucking easy from this point onwards. But there's no agent acquired, so we're going relatively well.
I don't know.
Soon enough I'll be powerful enough just to do whatever the fuck I want. Because there's if you've got the DLCs, there's a really easy way to break the game early. So there is, well, early enough. God damn it. Random corpse on the roof. Yes, that's going to be a lot of use to me. Need to get around to refurbishing my characters because they kind of all have level ups. And I tend to neglect them quite a bit. Get all that. See what they all need to get on the equip. Because I've got a load of new gear. Oh, Bioware's get working on giving players the ability to transform into a Drake. Hang on, wait there, what? Oh, Bioware get working on it giving players the ability to transform into a Drake. Yes, please. I was raging. I was actually raging that they removed the
You bear the mark of
the shapeshifter,
You honor
the shapeshifter specialty tree from this one. I was actually raging because they had it in the first one and I thought it was brilliant. Good idea, fantastic idea. Just give us access to more powerful creatures, please. Like, I'm sorry, a spider, a bear, and then there was another one. Oh, it just turned you into a blight creature, I think was the last level. Like, please, give us something that can be used a little bit more aggressively, instead of just creatures. Plus, I think the next Dragon Age, next Dragon Age will be interesting, in my opinion. There's been leaks and rumours, but nothing canonical, if that makes sense. Right, weapons. Oh, I have that. Don't need to upgrade anymore. 96, can't wear that there. I may as well wear that. Oh, that's weaker. Oh, I want that. Onto Varric. Weapons don't change. Armor, nah. Don't need change. Accessories, can't wear anything. Upgrades, none of use. Weapons, you can actually use Inquisition Longsword. Yeah, we're going to give you an upgrade because everything else is two-handed and you're a sword and shield player. Nothing else works for you. Accessories, yes, you do have actually two things that can be equipped. Oh, for fuck's sake. There we go. And then on to Solus, which you've got a new staff that I can give you, which should be decently better. Yes. Armor, not all that good, and I don't think I've got no level up time. There is blood magic. It's okay, I guess. Yeah. Is this playthrough just for fun? It's for shits and giggles. I've went through Dragon Age Keep, the Dragon Age Keep website, and made a completely bad prologue. So it's all bad choices. So like, I sided with the golems and Balin in the first one, the werewolves in the first one. Had the kid with Morgan. Like I done all that there, so I did. So all that's been done. So I want to see how much of an actual difference does it actually make in the long run. Does that make sense? To see if there is actually anything different. Now hang on, wait there. There's actually one of the trees that actually has something really overpowered in it. If I can remember what the fuck it is. Taunt, armor bonus. That's it. Charging bolt. There we go. So it's just doing all that there. Like I've played through all the R games. The only problem being between them all is I have well obviously Dragon Age Origins is only PS3 and Xbox 360. Dragon Age 2 is also the same. So and I had a 360 before this, so it's just sort of following that route. Right. We're gonna go with lightning because lightning is overpowered as fuck in this game. So it is apply. We're all good.
Travel safely.
So there's the plans. I want to see what all the bad decisions, like can you see the werewolves and shit in this one, but as I said, this is all just sort of hypothetical, I guess. But I want to see if does anything actually change up the idea. So I do. Loot. Unlikely odds is I'm going to have to come back here because that there can't be activated yet. Yay! And we have whatever the fuck that's called. Right. Hi ho, it's down we go.
We want no trouble here.
I think that's everything I can get done here now anyway. Just looking at if you see me glancing towards my laptop, it's because I'm taking a look at the chat, because apparently it's just not coming up on screen. So yeah, lovely. I think we've got majority of the surroundings cleaned up, but we'll have a second look because I do know that we'll have to go deal with the bullshit in a minute.
A Templar, I believe.
And more shite that we have to deal with. Right. We need to find out whereabouts we sit in terms of the global terminology of this. You're a mage walking behind Templars. Is that a smart idea? And that was a really fucking hard hitting crit. Holy shit. Okay. Fucking excuse me. Assholes. Right. Back to what I was looking to check. I need to check the world map here. Right, so we've got... Yeah, right, okay. We're not doing too badly in terms of progression, I guess. Play this here for an half hour to an hour. And see how far we can get. But no, basically I've got a few sort of miniature rules. Oh, there is a quest in Dao where you could level up infinitely and get crap tons of money. That doesn't surprise me, but I'm not taking advantage of any sort of glitchy type stuff. I'm just sort of going to play through the game as legitimately as possible, bar using the golden nug to break the game. But as I said, I've already used the golden nug to break the game, so I have, because I've already got fucking Harkon's I've already used the Harkon blueprint. Hang on, if I actually go in here, inventory, go down to not valuables, weapon schematics, and go over to bow. I've already got there's a lyrium reinforced bow. Harkon's Wrath, I was right. I've already got the Harkon's Wrath built, which is the bow that's on my back, which gives me the damage that I have. And then as time goes on, I'll be forging more gear, obviously, because the forged gear is 99.9% of the time going to be stronger than anything that you can find in the world. So it is, you just need the materials, I guess, to make them, and some of the materials can be a pain in the ass to get your hands on, so it can be. Right, worried scout.
Have you seen another Inquisition scout?
Yes, I recruited.
I found.
Yes. Hi ho, it's on we go. So realistically, the idea is just clean up each area as thoroughly as possible as we make our way through the game, and see if my choices had any effect. Like, there's a couple of things that really, like, there's choices in the game. If this is anything like what Mass Effect 3 was like, then your choices can have a really big impact on the game. Okay, that just took an absurd amount to kill him. So there's the idea, because whenever I was going through all the Dragon Age Keep stuff, there was a lot of stuff that I did know about, and then there was also a lot of stuff that I didn't know about, and I was like, holy shit, there's a lot I missed. Would love to go back and play the Dragon Age 1 and 2 though, just to just sort of create my own story, if that makes sense. But that's a little bit easier said than done, because I don't have a PS3. Yay! Oh hey, everything's level 4, and oh my god, the damage. The damage is just like, as far as I'm aware, the damage just ain't necessary. Then again, that's my bonus, because I went through and done the golden nug shit. And as time goes on, I just get a whole lot stronger, because the archer is one of the strongest. Once you get to Starkhaven or something, Stormhaven, or wherever the hell the castle is, and you can get the speciality bonuses, the assassin's the strongest, because you just hit them with the death mark and that's it. You hit them with the death mark and 2 shots and they're dead. Like, it's actually stupid how powerful the assassin is. Saboteur is okay, but the assassin's definitely the best.
Templar bastards killed my
yes,
husband.
Yes.
They took the ring I gave.
You don't really have, like, by the way, anything that's very non-story driven based, I'm just gonna skip over, because it's not really important. Anything that's mainly story driven is important to the story, I'll not be skipping through. So yeah, that'll be the main one. So the likes of recruiting agents and shit will be very sort of limited. Alley-oop. Oh. Did you fire enough arrows or fucking icicles? Everything dead. Everything's dead. Why the fuck am I weakened? And this is why you start off with an assassin, because you can lockpick shit that you shouldn't be lockpicked. Go to Crestwood to a locked door and only take the amulet, then fast travel to Skyhold somewhere, then go back and repeat how many times you want. Why was that though? Is that just like a little just repeated amulets so you can sell them on?
Locked themselves in for safety, and then the Templars set the house on fire.
Is that what way it works there? Is you just repeat it infinitely until you get enough gold to do whatever the fuck you want with? See, that's the one thing. And no offense to you, but this is what would bug me in that one, is the fact that that's a lot of loading screens to go through. So it is. Like, that's a lot of loading screens to go through. Sell and use. Aye. See, I thought that. See, to me that just sounds like a lot of loading screens for minimal uptake, if that makes sense. I just I'm strong enough as it is. Getting this bow at the start of the game makes the game tedious at best, if that makes sense. So it does, and that is why I've done what I've done. Like, until I get to the more challenging content, which is not going to be until after I get to Skyhold. Even at that there, before Skyhold, I'll be lucky if I find anything that's going to be able to kill me. Because my power is already that absorbent that it's kind of scary. And we've now got to the skull part. Do that and you can have all the skills for that character, I suppose, but
Who placed a skull out here? And for what purpose?
then there's no point in leveling. Plus then that also means that if you do that there, then it's going to be incredibly difficult to situate your levels. Right, that's one. I think there's one over here somewhere. Right, that's one. Hang on, there's one somewhere else. Or the way off in the fucking distance. There's one there. There's one there. This little quest as well also gives you a shit ton of power too. Gather them up and you get a serious amount of strength. That there would be fun, but it's just it also takes the fun out of the it would be fun, but it also takes the fun out of it. It's like using glitches in the likes of Skyrim and stuff. Would be like, it would be fun, aye, but it takes the challenge and or the fun out of it. So it does. There's all the shades. Oh, everything's dead. Okay. And like, realistically, I don't really need much more than what I have due to the fact of how powerful I am currently. So, like, okay, my party's gonna be weak, but I'm not gonna be weak. The most classic glitches, game I have played is quick scrolls, then drop a few items. Oh yeah. Oh, was that not a fucking glitch in Oblivion? It just duplicated items. Fucking hell, that was like, it just duplicates constantly. No, Oblivion I did know. Yeah. Fucking like that was borderline stupid, so it was. Fucking hell, you just do this glitch and then if you were stupid enough to do it, then your your frames per second just went.
I wonder what dreams it might hold.
It just farted all over it, so it did. Good way to make money and good way to like duplicate certain arrows and shit.
That's what the skull helped you find?
Other than that, it was just a case of I duped so many cheese wheels. Why? Cheese wheels, really? Oh. Why cheese wheels? Oh, I'd say your frame rate fucking just went to the shitter after that. Cheese wheels. I'd say I would definitely say your frame rate just farted after that. Oh my god. Right, that's of no use to me. I have to go up. The Mad Lord loved it. Oh aye, good old Sheogorath. Can't argue with the man. Dude has it. Oh aye, that's right. He had a fascination with cheese. And decorating his throne with your entrails. So you had that too. Man, Sheogorath was a madman. Then again, he was the god of madness, so it kind of makes sense that he was a madman. Kind of goes hand in hand at that point, so it does. Fucking, and then the almighty weapon, the Wabbajack. The one weapon to rule them all. Right. Where the fuck am I? Oh, I know where I'm at now. Or at least I hope I know where I'm at. Ah, I do. Because there's going to be the Carta guys around here. There's also a few quests here and then around here. Shame you can't just fucking point blank fast travel to this place. The Mad Lord has a fascination for fish sticks. Fish sticks? Why fish sticks?
One down.
Fish sticks seems a bit odd. Ram leather, blood lotus, codex. Not really all that important, but I do know there's a couple of cards that comes to sort of jump you here. As far as I'm aware, they do. Yep. Carta assassin, and he just got it. I don't know whether he disappeared or got killed. I'm not sure. But like, this is what I mean. Like, I'm up against level 8 enemies, and it's just like, yeah, you're not really all that impressive at the minute.
Mercenaries?
Looks like Carta.
With both Templars and mages here, they profit greatly from smuggling
Malamar
lyrium.
Gates. As far as I remember, there's something of interest around here. Can't remember now. Fish sticks. Gotta love some fish sticks. But why fish sticks? Fucking hell. You killed me with that last one, so you did. Fucking cheese wheels. Oh, I'm... Oh, I made my Oblivion character in Skyrim. Oh, Sheogorath's your Oblivion character? Well, that wouldn't surprise me. He just... The madness is contagious, needless to say. And the only reason why I know madness is contagious is because my madness tends to affect other people at times.
You never did tell me why you dragged me to Haven, Seeker. I mean, what could I have told the Divine that you couldn't say yourself?
I thought she needed to see the chest hair for herself.
Say again?
Right.
I thought she needed to hear it from the horse's mouth, as it were. I also knew she would ask you to help us.
A little bit of madness goes a long way.
Me?
Right.
A crazy thought, I know.
Well, Blackwall ain't here yet.
You are.
But we're getting there. Soon enough another level up will be due. And then more power gets after that, and then it's just more power, and it totals out with me having more power than I know what to do with. Well, I am in the Shivering Isles DLC you become the Mad Lord. That is true after he becomes Jigalag and decides to go try and kill everybody. But as said, like, Sheogorath has to recreate the Shivering Isles every so many years because he ends up destroying the Shivering Isles. So he does whenever he turns into Jigalag. Did you also know that you could get Jigalag's sword?
Look, that's the King's Road down there.
1, 2. I think there's another one over here somewhere. Oh wait, there, hang on. 3 and there's one more somewhere. 4 and 4. There we go. Jigalag's sword. So you could. I loved it. I'd say the Shivering Isles DLC is possibly one of the best DLCs to date. So it is, in terms of like Bethesda's best work. I'd say Shivering Isles is definitely one of the best DLCs, hands down. Like, don't get me wrong, Skyrim was fun and enjoyable, and still is fun and enjoyable. But they made one colossal mistake with Skyrim. They made the quests so fucking short. It wasn't even funny. Like the Dark Brotherhood, the Mages, the Magi, the College of Winterhold, Mages Guild, the Thieves Guild. They were all really short, and they were kind of lackluster, if I'm to be 100% fair. Don't get me wrong, still a good game, just not as good as Oblivion. Like, better mechanically, but worse in a sense. Well, you better come back or out with... Hang on. Well, you better come back or out with your intestines and I'll skip rope with it. Ha ha ha. Sheogorath 2019. Oh yes. Oh yes. And oh yes. Sheogorath was a madman. And he was a good madman at it. Right, I've got a load of shit to pick up now. Which I really wasn't intending. Okay, I need horses. A horse for quicker travel. So I might have to go do the crossroads shit a little bit earlier than expected. Because this shit's annoying me. Who the fuck's attacking me? Get fucked. Fucking idiot. Reinforced shield. Arm dark. Darker. But no. Sheogorath definitely would be characters of all time. Sheogorath's definitely up there. That's actually a good question. Is it of all? I wonder what if my Skyrim character went into the DA universe? I've just drawn a blank. DA? Diablo? I'm sure I'm drawing a blank here. DA universe? What the hell's the DA universe? Sorry, I'm drawing a blank here. I do apologize. Whoops. Oh, Dragon Age. Sorry. I was doing something that, yeah, my brain just decided to malfunction completely there because I'm in the middle of playing Dragon Age. Fair. Fucking hell, my brain just drew a massive blank. That would actually be comical because if you think of the madness, then you could just turn into the Mad King of Game of Thrones. Like, think about it, like, you could just pick all the evil choices and just claim madness.
Make it take you.
In theory, anyway. Right, what's this? Letter on a corpse. Oh, bring back the... yeah. There we go, we're now on level 5. Means we've got enough shenanigans. Right, this pillar here I have to run circles around for, like, is it like left or right I have to run? It's like 5 times or something. Excuse me, Varric. Is it to the left or the right I have to run? I'm not 100% sure. I know it's one of them. We done yet? We done yet? No, so we switch directions. Because apparently my party members like to get in my road. There we go. Wow, you're level yet. And you get fucked. You're scared? Oh, well, yeah. Like, seriously, yeah. That wouldn't surprise me if it did. If it was able to slap everything and it would immediately die. Fucking hell. Any Skyrim character could easily outmatch anything that this game could throw at you. A night law enforcer, and he is getting fucking peppered with arrows. He actually managed to duke me. Die now, please. Good boy. Should actually get around to upgrading my gear. Or not my gear, leveling up. Forget English. More iron. Hopefully get a nice piece of gear forged up and then use it to clean house with. Right. I'm trying to judge where the fuck I'm meant to be going here. Because normally I do the crossroads crap
the
last.
area ahead is well defended. Be ready.
Yep. Hello. Mate, I feel sorry for you because you just got insta-killed. And Cassandra just runs head first in. Head fucking first in. Don't even think about it. Alley-oop. For fuck's sake. I'm rubbing my nose, fuck's sake. Cassandra, you nearly died once. Why? Or you? Sorry, correction. You did die once. Why are you attempting to die again? Also, my character in Skyrim has over 10 million HP, stamina, and magicka, and heavily modded. That doesn't surprise me. For fuck's sake, that shit's fucking. As far as I know, they still haven't patched the restoration glitch bullshit. So they haven't. So even without mods, you can still mod it. You can still obtain that bullshit stats. So you can. And on top of that, there you'll have heavily modded weapons that'll be able to fucking one-shot anything too. So it's not much of a difference there. Or you can just use like for well, I suppose you do have access to mods now, I suppose, but they're not exactly very particularly good mods because you have you got the Creation Club stuff, but then there's also that crap that you have to deal with as well. If I can remember what the hell it's called. No, well, you've got community made mods as well, I suppose. That's if you can actually get them to work without them breaking the game at the same time. Right. Like, this is how powerful I am right now. Level 8 and it means nothing to me. I'm only level 5 and it legitimately means nothing to me. That is how, like, as far as I'm aware, that is like unfair levels of just bullshit I have. Right. Time to level up. Character record. I would like a level up, please. Speed bonus. You can move faster without sacrificing accuracy. That actually, yeah, I will actually take that. Thank you. So the next one is that, and there's rate of fire as far as I know. First arrow doesn't kill them. The 10th, there's consecutive damage. Explosive bolt and then full draw, which is like completely overpowered. Especially if your build or your archer is built right. It's broken as fuck. Alright, I'm going to take a gander at the quest map here because I have just went off on a massive dander. Oh, what quest is that? Don't know. Mercenary Forest, then that. So we're literally working our way around where we're actually meant to be going. Because if we do it this way, then we get a lot more than what we actually do need. As far as I know, these guys are also level like. Oh yeah. And I'm still able. I'm sorry, but am I the only one that sees a problem here? If I crit, I kill. Well, if you stop squealing like a little bitch, then you'll be fine. Hang on. Give me a minute, I kill this rage demon. Because for somehow Cassandra's actually able to. Well, I take that back now. Hell no, you can get the fuck away from me. Alright. Come on, Cassandra, get your ass up. Good girl. Come on. Ooh, that's a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage.
Solus is down.
Yeah, no shit. Why you think I'm running like a fucking scared little chicken? Excuse me. Okay then, so not quite ready for them cunts yet. Main bad guy in Dragon Age Inquisition, haha. You can never beat me, my Skyrim character. Oh my, Ah, Nani. No, do you know what the worst part of that is? It doesn't even make a difference. I've actually, like, I've one-shot the main bad guy in this game. It is so, like, pitifully funny. Pitifully funny.
Push ahead. I doubt that was the last of them.
Like, literally, Archer, death mark, full draw. He's dead as long as you're.
Shouldn't we meet with them?
As long as you're away, it's just easy. Like, it's bad. It's that bad. It's easy. But there's the problem that Dragon Age has, is it has really bad scaling implements. So it does. Like, once you got the DLC, you just broke the game. Golden Nug, that's you're broke. Like, there isn't even an argument to it anymore. You can be ready to take on a fucking full army by yourself, and they'll still be able to tickle. They'll still only tickle you. And I need to get a resupply at some point. Shite. Oh well, we'll just continue dondering around and seeing what we can do anyway. Scam character teabags me and bad guy. Yep, pretty much. I'm sorry, but like, it's just the Skyrim character in this game, or a Skyrim character in this game would just. There isn't even a logical path for you to take at that point, because you're just, at that rate, you're just unkillable. Like, there's nothing to very little, bar maybe and possibly. No, actually no. Well, I'd say the one weakness that you would have as a Skyrim character is probably blood magic. That would be about it. That would be your only known weakness, is blood magic, because blood magic is kind of like just, it's just an OP thought in general. Like, using blood magic to control another person's character is just, it sounds overpowered, but that's exactly what blood magic is, hence the reason it's kind of half forbidden at the same time. But then again, at the same time, a blood mage is kind of rare to come across at the best of times. Why is there so many wolves in Mumbaria around? Jesus Christ.
No normal wolf would fight with such determination.
The breach may have driven them mad. Or perhaps a demon took command of the pack.
It could be a combination of all those things and none of those things. I just need to find out where the fuck I'm going. My Skyrim character can use blood magic because he's a vampire. True. Oh, well then the only real weakness that your vampire has is literally blood magic. Or not blood magic, is the sun. That's literally your only weakness, is sun. And fire. Fire magic would do a number on you as well. A lyrium smuggler, for fuck's sake. Yeah, the only two real things that could really do damage to you is sunlight and fire magic. So, like, there's a couple of ways you can mix it up, I suppose. Because I do forever hold to the monicum that no character is unkillable, or at least beatable. Right, now, where exactly am I in the grand scheme of this entire fucking place? Because I'm sorry, but the Hinterlands has to be one of the biggest areas, and I've ran right past the fucking camp. So yeah, I will say that much. Yes, your character is powerful, and a vampire, which gives you even more power statistically. But at the same time, even though he's a vampire, there's still a level of there's still a level of weakness to a vampire. Like, for example, nothing is unkillable. Vampire's immortality, true, but at the same time, he also has that weakness of just being his general weakness of sunlight and fire. And if he doesn't feed, he's kind of fucked on that one too. But then again, feeding in this game seems to be quite easy. Just don't need a darkspawn. That would probably be a bad idea. So yeah, overall, your Skyrim character does have an advantage. Just, I suppose there's just every character in Dragon Age using fire magic against me. Skyrim character, meh. I suppose I feel something. Yeah, I would say yeah, because no harm. I would say, considering your... Right. Yeah, no, I'd say, yeah, that's just about right. So it is. Yeah. It would just tickle you, like, you wouldn't feel anything from it at all. And if you did, I'd be fucking shocked. Because even with the modded health, like, it's gonna take you a while to die, like, regardless of what the fuck they're throwing at you. You could probably be dropping nukes on you and it'd still just be like, meh. Not going that way yet. Because that would be complete overkill, and considering I wasn't able to finish off the last rift, I'll most certainly not be able to finish off that rift. There's what's next on my list, is to create a nice new set of armor from all the shit that I'm collecting. So it should be majorly okay. Right, who am I fighting now? An outlaw, level 8. 1,965 damage. I'm sorry, but what the fuck? Like, my damage is quite on the unfair side of things. I hate the fact that you're able to block so much, though. You're a cunt. But the job gets done. Because we're gonna have a lot of money to sell, so that means we can actually go buy a lot of good gear to make into an armor. Right, so we have that. There's the main place there that we are aiming to go to. Skyrim character, here's a present for Zero. Use red death beam of pure destruction. Yeah, that would just about do the job. That just about does the job. Just press the delete button. Alt delete. That's literally what your character does to probably just about every game. I think the only game that would give your character a run for his money is probably Dark Souls. Probably. But even at that there, that's still going to be a difficult task for Dark Souls. What the fuck is that? Onyx. A new metal. Yo! But as I said, I think the only thing that would give you a run for your money is maybe, or give your Skyrim character a run for its money is probably Dark Souls. I still don't get it. We're able to mince down people in seconds. Why am I having such difficulty? Right, character record. No, I need to go into my inventory. We're good to go, we're good to go. Right. Weapon. Nothing is stronger because that's just not possible right now. Armor. Still probably not going to have anything decent enough to outmatch mine. Accessories. Spirit resist, caltrops, knockdown, leaping shot. I think I actually do have. So yes, I will pick up that there. And upgrades, obviously nothing. Varric, you're not going to be really changing up much either from what I'm aware. Nope. Accessories, caltrops, you do actually use, because I actually did see you. Knockdown. What is the knockdown skill exactly? Long shot, leaping shot. I don't even know what knockdown is. Huh. Well. Anyway, we'll get on with and deal with all that shite off camera. Because it just takes too long to go through. So it does. On the other hand, we do need to kind of check our progression though, to see whereabouts we actually have to go to next, which is more or less just on up. Mercenary Fortress will deal with that. Those two are still well out of my level right now, so I can't really do much there. Lovely. So we'll finish up this stream in about 20 minutes, give or take, and then our final act of this stream will be to clean up the crossroads and hope to fuck it. There. I don't get, right? I do have decent, well, actually no, just now to think about it. I don't know, because the starting magic for my character is like very much more powerful, like it is. Oh, and in the negatives. Oh, hang on, wait there, in the negatives? Almost in the negatives. Yeah, true. That's true, but the problem is if I give you a boss that you can't kill in one shot, then you're gonna be slightly more problematic. Because the reason why Dark Souls comes to mind is because there's a couple of those cons actually have like abilities that like does like 9 damage, 9 basically reoccurring damage, which makes them pretty much that there's the only thought that I have is because of the way that it works, because of the way your character works, yes, lots of health, but does your character actually have unlimited health is the question, because if he has unlimited health then okay, but again then I suppose it's if you put your character in the there's just so many questions, because if you think about it, if you put your character in a game, that means they're gonna have to respond. Right, okay. This is how we do it. I just got stabbed in the back. I didn't know that they could actually do that. Nice. Right, here's a question for you, right? If we put, are we following just by pure shits and giggles, or are we following by a mechanical point? Okay,
shouldn't we travel to Val Royeaux now?
Dark Souls boss turns to dust.
Going to close itself. Indeed.
Right. But this is where my question this is where my question comes from, right? Are we following your character only following the mechanics of Dark Souls, or following the mechanics of Skyrim? So there's the best way I can ask. So what mechanics do we follow whenever we're comparing, say, your Skyrim character to bosses? Or is it just for the pure shits and giggles of it all?
One down.
Getting there, slowly though. Got plenty of gear though. Head back and forge myself up a new chest piece, maybe even a new helmet. I actually go for the new helmet instead. Get the fashion going. 32 experience. That's actually not too bad. But no. Answer that one. If we follow game mechanics, are we following game mechanics or just for the shits and giggles? Because if we follow game mechanics, then there's a lot of shit that I can think of that could probably fuck up your Skyrim character. Redcliffe Farms. Oh, found you. Fucking hell, it took me like half an hour to like run around the map trying to find you.
This must be the Horsemaster.
You'll be wanting
And I can't jump over a simple fucking wooden fence. Are you taking the piss? Ah, bitch. Hello.
Speak to the master if you have business here.
Okay, speak to the master. I can actually get a horse. This is actually gonna be good. Then that'll fucking half my fucking travel time.
You'll be wanting to speak with my husband.
Okay, I get it. Jesus. Master
So
Dick.
you're the Inquisition, eh? Here you're trying to bring order back. It's high time someone did. Never thought it'd be a Hallow-rider from the Wildlands, though. Name's Dennett. I served Arleman for 30 years as horsemaster. I hear your Inquisition is looking for mounts.
That's right.
It is. Can you help us?
Not at the moment. I can't just send 100 of the finest horses in Ferelden down the road like you send a letter. Every bandit between here and Haven would be on them like flies on crap. We'll have mounts once I know they won't end up as a cold winter's breakfast.
Okay, I agree to your terms. Got a problem with me.
If you have a problem with me personally, I'd like to know about it.
What? This because I called you a Hallow-rider? Those Hallow are damn majestic beasts. I'll give my right arm to ride one.
Yeah.
My wife Elena manages the farms and Bron's in charge of my guards. They'll tell you what they need. Until then, you deserve something better than whatever knock-kneed plow-neck they gave you. The chestnut over there is a purebred Ferelden forder. Take care of him, and he'll take care of you, Inquisition.
Thank you very much. So, we'll clean up a few bits around here, and then I am going to unfortunately have to call it quits because it's fucking bedtime. So it is. So, Master Dennett, I'll sort you out once you get a chance. Right then. Over to you, I have to speak. You're going to talk about the wolves.
I heard what my man said. If you want our horses, then we need our farmers back safe in their fields. Since the breach appeared, the wolves... You deal with the wolves.
Yes, we have to go deal with some wolves.
They're possessed.
Yes, they are. We'll deal with that in time. Don't worry, chill out. Also knowing my Skyrim character would do if he was in Dragon Age universe. Would he just run right into the Horde of Darkspawn and just hack and slash in a few days? I would have exterminated the DP. Well,
the Master doesn't want me handing those refugees weapons.
Yes,
until they've got any
could.
hope of defending themselves.
There's one problem
if you
though.
put up a few watchtowers, we'd all have more warning before the next attack.
Okay.
I've marked good spots on the map.
Right. There's one problem with that argument. One. And that is an archdemon. How do you kill an archdemon? How does your character kill an archdemon? Answer that one and we'll see how you take it from there. How does your Skyrim character kill an archdemon?
Whoa!
Answer that one, and then we can investigate our choices. Right. So what is it I need to do? Journal. Yes, journal. Don't need to do that. Mar, no. Haven, what do I have to... Piece by piece. Okay. Hinderlands. Farm security. That's what I'm looking for. Really? 1, 2, 3? You fucking taking the piss? Jesus Christ. Right. Read. Good. Right. I'll deal with that once I get back because fuck that shit. I'm gonna go forge up some mana. Rip the archdemon's soul out of the body and put it into a dark soul gem. I didn't actually expect that answer. So I didn't actually expect that answer. There's one problem though. Is the soul of this demon kind of can't be captured in that way. If you know your Dragon Age lore, an Archdemon's soul can't be captured in such a simple way. You're going to need a hell of a lot more than a Black Soul gem. Well, hang on.
The new blade should be ready as soon as her recruits have learned which end to hold.
No, hang on. That actually might work. I say might because honestly I have no fucking clue. Interesting though. So we only get utility, right? All armor. I'm just looking at helmets. Right, who are these restricted to? You got there's Dread, Iron Bull, Cole, Battle Mage, anybody, Assassins, Cole, anybody, and anybody. Griffin, Iron Wall, Vivian, anybody. There's the Helm of the Inquisition, or Legion. Hang on. What's the difference between the Knight and the Orlesian? There is no difference, fuck's sake. No. Inquisitor's hat. That's like kind of funny. Over here, Kyle. Kind of boring. And Elven Kyle. Kind of boring. Then he will use magic spell called Wipe, which is erases everything out of existence. Right, so technically you're claiming that your character is a god. Let me think here. Alright, okay. I'll give it to you in that one. That would be... yes, very powerful. Ah! Right. How would you kill Solus then? If you do know your Dragon Age Inquisition lore, how would you kill Solus? Because you have to remember, Solus is a god of creation and destruction, so technically he will give you a right hell run for your money, because technically he could click his fingers and erase you first. Let that one sink in. So there's a fight. There's an argument for you. Pretty much, yeah. He's a god. That's why I had to sort of think there for a second. It's just like, right, if an archdemon can't kill you, then Solus is kind of a god. Considering your character is kind of a god as well, it's going to be a kind of a tit for tat argument at that point. So it's who can cast what first. So it is. Oh. Cloth I'm looking for? No, it's leather I'm looking for, is it not? Heal bonus, electric magic defense, heal bonus, none of that makes anything good for me. That's just defense, that's strength and constitution, which has no effect on me whatsoever. And Kyle of the Pure is just cloth that has again fuck all effect on me as well. So I have to find something that's a little bit better. Cloth, leather, there we go, cold hot, of course. Dread, metal, cloth, metal, cloth, metal and leather. In fact, he is not a god, he is classed as a elder god, my Skyrim character. So your Skyrim character's class as an elder god, it still doesn't make a difference. It's the fact of who can click their fingers first and make who disappear. That's kind of the problem we're having here. Right, I seriously need a new fucking schematic for a helmet, you know. So I'm gonna just be ever so cheeky and pop off to the Black Emporium and see if he's got anything of that is of actual decent use to me. You see, regardless, you can click your finger. It's who can first. That's literally it. Because your god, your character can delete somebody just by clicking his fingers, and he can delete somebody just by clicking his fingers. But at the same time, He's probably immune to your shit, so it's just it's literally a battle of the gods, which literally at that point just rips apart the fabric of time and space. And yeah, I think the best way we can probably call it is it would be a draw at that point.
Send my regards to the Lady Ambassador.
I want a helmet.
Visited the Emporium in the Blessed Age.
Utility. It's utility I'm after, and it's leather I'm after. Superior skirmisher hat. Okay. I don't want armor, I want helmets. Well, armor for helmets, weapon, armor. Of course! Superior. Ooh! No, that's all defense. Defense again. Here is a little fact. A god is tiny compared to an elder god because an elder god are hyperversal. So transverses multiple universes, but technically, but then you've got the argument of technically Solus can't do that because at the end of the Trespasser DLC he jumps from one universe into another universe. No, sorry, correction. He creates another universe for all the elves to go to. So technically your argument is completely invalid. I don't know logic. Well, he seems settled enough there, and so is Elvis, so he should be fine. But yes, point proven. Technically, Solus is still on the same level as yours. And technically, Solus is an elder god, because he was a god that came before the Maker. So technically, he is an elder god, because he's older than the Maker is. Fucking hell, this argument's getting a little bit out of hand. But it's a good argument to have. Right, none of this shit actually looks half decent to me. And the one thing that I do want is actually fucking cash locked. So yeah, it's like I will say, you are quite, you're well on the correct side of things, but at the same time, though, it's just ooh. The argument's there. I'll give it to you. There, you do have a very fucking sustainable argument. But at the same time, the argument is at the same time completely invalid. So we're going to be sitting here all day if we don't figure out a way to snap out of this. Oh, by the way, my character was to awaken IRL. He would shake the concept of creation. He would shake the concept of creation, but at the same time, Soul is literally creation, or Solus is literally creation. So you're still the argument's there, but the argument's not there at the same time. We're gonna be at this all night. Hang on, wait there. Oh, by the way, my character was to awaken IRL. He would shake the concept of creation. True. In real life, yes, he would shake the concept of creation, but but then again, at the same time, if Soul just clicked his fingers and appeared, and then again at the same time, if you do look at the statistics of Supernatural, the TV show, technically, again, God could just literally just go, poof, and he's dead, or Lucifer, or Michael, or just, if you this is just all Supernatural, if you've watched it, there's a lot of arguments to be had. So there is. Trust me, I could keep this going all day because I love having a good debate, but I also love being able to prove why am I not allowed to move? There we go. So again, how would you match? Right, so if we were to bring your character and Solus into real life with their current abilities intact, how do you determine that would happen? Like, how do you determine? Obviously all of us would die in the immediate battle that took place, but at the same time, it's just kind of one of those things that just, yeah, just one of them things. Oh, my scam character never goes over 1% par. But if he's already a deity, he's already at 100% par all the time. It's just whether or not he decides to use it.
Good day to you.
So basically, he never has to assert himself in a fight. And if he does so, then you're pretty much well fucked. What the fuck am I looking for here again? That's what I'm looking for, the superior variant. So it means I can apply some, well, kind of apply it, so that, and then 10 dexterity to go with it. Craft item. And now we jump over to that. There is limited to restriction rogue only. I can technically wear that, I just don't have the materials to make it. See, the problem is like, we're going to get into that point of tit for tat again, because even though he may not ever go over 1% par, it still doesn't stop somebody from turning around and forcing him to fight. I'll give it to you. You've given me a good argument to go with here, but I'm not seeing how. I'm not seeing how you'd win this argument. Jesus. Let's just say, if my scam character was to power up to 2%, he would destroy half the multiverse. Still doesn't explain how he's going to kill Solus. Just because he can wipe out so much doesn't it, like, Solus could stop you in his track, just stop you point blank in your tracks. See, the thing is Solus is literally the epitome of the ultimate god, technically, because he is legitimately just that powerful. So the argument becomes redundant once we try to argue our points. So it does. Just as I'm thinking here. Any argument that either of us puts forward literally damn near, more or less damn near immediately becomes redundant because of that factor. So it does, because no matter how powerful your character is, he can't kill Solus, and no matter how powerful Solus is, you can't kill Solus. No, hang on, right there, I got that mixed up. No matter how powerful you are, Solus can't kill you, but no matter how powerful you are, you can't kill Solus. And one thing you must never do is anger my Skyrim character. Why? Because he can click his fingers and the whole world goes poof, or he just whips out a sword and chops the planet in half. There's that too. Like, you, the insanity, trust me, the insanity is real. But yes, all in all, it's just it's a coin flip at that point, because it's who can click whose fingers to erase who first. So at that stage, it's an argument of who clicked whose fingers first. And regardless, it's a coin flip. So regardless, it's always going to be a 50-50 win, no matter what. Oh well, there's not technically there's not a character that would actually. Now this is going off of non-games and going into just about everything. There's not a character that could probably beat several levels of utter piss out of your character. Oh yes, I forgot he can warp space and time. Doesn't make a difference. So can Solus. That's what I mean. No matter how many times you try to argue against Solus, Solus still comes out ahead. Because Solus has been there past, present and future. He has travelled that far back into the past that he's rewritten time. Like, he's a paradox. So he is. Oh, and if my scout character is at 100% power, just give up, you're not gonna win. But then again, if he's at 1% power, just give up, you're not gonna win. But then technically you're still in the argument of Solus can do everything you can do. It's just who can do it better or quicker or anything of the in between. It's a at this point it's just a tit for tat. We'll say it like this. It's a draw. So well, because at the end of the day nobody's going to win. So nobody's going to win at the end of this argument. Melee damage, like, let's see. See, mine counts as range, so I can go with the maximum health instead. Maximum health. Go with the dexterity. I'm assuming some magic defense because why the fuck not? Okay, all good.
Good.
So yeah, we're stuck in that conundrum of its tit for tat position. It's a 50-50 win regardless. Right guys, new set of gear, new bits and bobs, and we're good to go. Right, hang on, there's actually something I want to check. Examine. See, it doesn't actually have the special ability that the normal armor actually comes with, which kind of bugs me. Anyway, I've got more defense, more damage, more everything. I'm good. Right. Well then, he's 100%, he is no longer a god, but an ogre, and when he becomes that, he is everything there was, will, and could be.
All things in this, what one man gains, another has lost. Those who steal from their brothers and sisters do harm to their livelihood and to their peace.
Right. Okay.
Maker sees this with a heavy heart.
Okay, at that point you win. But there's one person who does beat you. And it sounds bad whenever I say this. But there is a character that can beat you. There is one character that can beat you. And there's a reason for it. Would you like to know what my answer is? So at 100%, he is omnipotent. Right. And you're not. I will say this: you're not gonna like my answer. So you're not. You're really not gonna like my answer. So you're not. Who the fuck am I after? Who is it? There we go. Now you're not gonna like my answer. Pinkie Pie from My Little Pony. Those words actually came out of my mouth. That's the one character you can't beat.
Go in peace, Herald of
her.
Andraste.
Let that one sink in. Pinkie Pie out of My Little Pony. I never thought that word would have that phrase would have crossed my fucking mouth. I am a bad person. Huh? Pinkie Pie? Huh? That's some shit. Do you wanna know why she wins? Do you wanna know? Do you wanna know why she wins? Oh, I'm actually finding this actually quite comical. The reason to why she wins is because she is the laws of the universal laws of logic do not apply to her. There is no logic. There is no anything. There's no cosmological logic that applies to her. So without logic, you can't kill her. So at the end of the day, it will end in a permanent stalemate no matter what, because she can't be killed. There is no logic. It's not the fact that it's any magical power. It's not the fact that it's any deity level strength. It's just the fact that there's fuck all logic. There's no logic there to kill her with. So there isn't. There's no logic, and without the capability of using logic to kill somebody, you can't do it. Without the implication of logic, it's not possible. There's a skeleton more where these jokes come from. I would say so, but still, it's still kind of a funny concept. Right, anyway. The Lost One. It was a pleasure meeting you. It has been a absolutely baller of a time. So it has been. I have thoroughly enjoyed your company because you have really put me to the test today. I do thank you wholeheartedly for that, because that was a lot of fun. And you actually had to make me think. Not many people can do that. So guys, this has been Limemouth Gaming. I hope you have all enjoyed. And guys, I shall see you all in the next stream, depending on what the fuck I decide it's going to be. It could be anything at this point, because logic be damned. Bye. I'll still be in, by the way, before I go, I'll still be in chat for a wee bit.